Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the NUFC news. So I did this video last week and I got quite a good response on it. Obviously it's the international weekend this weekend, which is kind of sad because there's no Newcastle match. So I thought I'd make up with it with a bit of Newcastle United news. So to start things off, it's fair to say things are going very well in the land of Newcastle at the minute. Top of the table, as we should be, the way we've been playing. And we're on a 7-game win streak. We've won 7 championship games in a row, away and at home. I did make some predictions for the England games this weekend, so if you missed that, check them out on my last video. But sticking with Newcastle, we're doing well, winning the league, but bad news has hit. Shelvey has now been banned for 5 games, I think it is, basically following an incident in our loss against Wolves, where basically I think he said some not very nice things to a Wolves player, we'll put it that way. So he's been banned for 5 games. It is going to be a bit of a hit for us because a lot of our play does go through Shelvey. I'd like to hope that we have a good enough squad to cope without him. Richie missed a couple of games. He was probably one of the, him and Shelvey were basically the best players so far this season, and we didn't miss him. Because Shelvey's more of a central role, it's probably not going to be great for us, 5 games without him. Don't really know who else can really play as the playmaker. We've got plenty of defensive players like Colback and Hayden, and then we've got Diarme, but he's more of like a centre forward. So I think that is the position we are going to be very much lacking when he's not there. Might need to mix it up and have a bit more play down the wings. Moving from a current Newcastle player to a past Newcastle player, Sissoko has come out and said he hopes Newcastle get promoted, but he's sad he didn't leave. And I think this is probably the first time Newcastle fans could probably agree with something that Sissoko said, because believe it or not, we want to get promoted, and we're glad you left. So thanks for that comment, Sissoko. It means a lot. I don't even know why he's even commented about Newcastle, to be honest. It's just 100% irrelevant for me. I'm so glad he's left. If you're a Spurs fan, I'm sorry. Moving on to some good news for Newcastle and its stadium. Obviously, there's been a long time where Newcastle have basically been told they can't build up on the stadium, and I don't know how truthful this is because I have struggled to find much news on it. But apparently, Mike Ashley has finally been given permission from the council or the area that he didn't want to use to be the stadium. It's just too complicated for me. But basically, we've now been told that we can build up on the stadium, and it could be as much as 65,000 total. So about 10,000 new seats on the stadium, which would be brilliant. I don't think they can do it on one side because there's listed buildings, but the one side that can is hopefully going to have 10,000 more seats put into it soon. Slight downside, well, not a downside of that, but something else that's come out recently is that all 20 Premier League teams have now agreed that away fans have to be sat at pitch side. And as a Newcastle supporter, you'll know that we like to fling them up in the sky in the far corner. So there's going to be some changes if we do get promoted. It's a bit of a joke, to be honest, in my opinion. I don't see why. I mean, fair, it's not a bad view up there. It's kind of good and bad. I mean, for a Newcastle fan, if you go to a stadium, you want to be sat pitch side, you want the best seats. But then on our point of view, it's like it's a mixed bag for both sides. As well for us, because the away fans are sat up there, we are going to have to move other people's season tickets into up there. Why would any home fan want to ever sit up there so that away fans can have their seated pitch side? So that I don't really agree with. Let me know in the comments what you think of this new rule on letting away fans sit near the pitch. I kind of understand it because if I was at an away game, I wouldn't want to be sat up in the sky. But at the same time, it's not as much about where you're sat, it's more about the atmosphere you bring to the game. So if all the Newcastle fans were chanting their hearts out in the corner of the stadium, like, if as long as you can see the pitch, it doesn't make that big a difference. So I don't really understand why this is being enrolled, but like I said, let me know what you think. And to finish things off, when I saw this, there wasn't quite a tear in my eye, but it's nice, you know. Basically, Rafa Benitez has been to visit the Bobby Robson Foundation. So Bobby Robson is obviously a big part of us at Newcastle. Obviously, he wasn't well, and before he passed away, he set up a foundation, which was later then called the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation. And Rafa Benitez has basically been there, met the staff, met some of the people who were in there. Obviously, anyone going to like do something like that it's nice to see it, but it's more the fact that Benitez, the Newcastle manager, he's going beyond just being our manager and trying to do a good job on the pitch. He's always saying that he loves the fact that the fans care so much about the club, and then doing things like this, it just shows that he actually does care a little bit more. So yeah, it's good. I like it. I like that Benitez is doing more than just playing the football, which is obviously the main thing, but at the same time, he wants to show the community that like he cares as well, like we care about him. So yes. Hopefully not too soppy, that little ending, but it was nice to see. Yes, so I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like, and if you're new, please subscribe. Like I said, Newcastle aren't playing again until next weekend against Leeds, so I'm sure I'll have a bit of promo for that coming up. But yes, guys, as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later.